This little drummer boy, or monkey should I say, has a deadly little tune for you.
And everyone fucking dies.
And that's life.
Yes.
And also fucked up.
Yes. Hi, I'm Randy.
And I'm Steve.
And welcome to Cinema Therapy. This is The Monkey.
Yes. Based on a Stephen King short story from the 80s that he wrote. Sort of like Children of the Corn. That was where one that did the same thing.
I don't remember this story.
I don't remember the story either. I didn't even know. I mean, a lot of these short stories.
I'm familiar with the monkey shrines.
But yeah, this is based on a little story he wrote about a monkey that basically plays devil's advocate quite literally. And every time you wind up the toy, it comes up with a new deadly final destination way for you to die. It always finds someone to kill, and it picks at random. It picks anyone you know, anyone you meet. It could be a stranger, it could be someone you know very closely, and it'll just start killing until it's decided it's done, which it never done. You can't get rid of it, you can't kill it, you can't destroy it, it always finds a way.
That's right. That's the basis of the
and
movie.
that's basically, I think that's death itself. That's a metaphor of itself. Yeah, it kills. These boys grew up with their mother. Their father's out of the picture. He left them when they were very young.
Their father's the one that found
They're
got the toy.
twin boys, and the father got the toy. He got all these collectibles, and they want to learn who their dad is, and they go through stuff. And Bill's a piece of shit, basically. He's the piece of shit brother. And Hal's the main character. Hal's bullied by his brother. He gets picked on in school. And they start kind of finding out this monkey does weird stuff. They wind it up one day and nothing happens. And then later on that night, they're going out with their babysitter to dinner. In the middle of dinner, a server, like right as the monkey plays its deadly tune, it chops the babysitter's head off. I actually forgot to mention in the beginning of the movie, there's a scene where
their father is trying to get rid of the monkey. That's why he leaves them.
That makes sense. I've totally never pieced it together. Because he says, my kids, I don't think my kids will like it. And I didn't realize that was supposed to be their father. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm stupid. Okay. That would make sense then. And that's probably also why he leaves. He drops off at the pawn shop, this Goodwill, basically. And the guy's like, it doesn't work. It's a toy. You can't do refunds. And he's like, I really don't want to keep it, and you really don't want this toy to work, because if it does, it will be hell for everyone. And of course, the guy tries running at the toy, and he's like, I don't think anything's happening. And as soon as he does that, this little mouse chews that's in the store chews through a wire, chews through a rope that's connected to this mechanism on this scuba gear that has like a harpoon, and the harpoon just shoots through him, and then when the monkey hits the drum again, it pulls his intestines out and he just dies.
Pretty cool death scenes.
There's some pretty cool death scenes, but I was expecting so much more.
More.
I think it could have been even more. People are saying this movie was so messed up and so bad, and there are some pretty cool kills, but nothing I don't think I've seen before in Final Destination or
yeah, the content creators were like, this movie's a banger.
And it's not bad. It's
not
great.
bad.
It's fun.
Not bad.
Oh, it's fun. The best scene.
It's a fun banger.
The best kill scene in this movie is, I'm not gonna tell you which character it is, but you kind of see a teaser in the trailer. But one thing happens after another, and oh my gosh, the death scene just keeps going. And little things happen, and you feel so badly for them, but it's also just hilarious. It's sad and equally hilarious what happens to this character over the course of it.
Oh, the caretaker lady.
I'll tell you later. Oh my gosh. And when it happens, it's just one thing after another. If you see the movie, you know which one I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
No, yeah.
I don't
want to spoil which character it was, but yes.
This shit that happens in this movie would be the shit that would happen to, me in real life. If I were to
Someone described this movie perfectly. It's like if Looney Tunes Villains was a real movie.
This is how someone would die.
If you see, Looney Tunes, anything with a dumbbell crushing somebody and, their eyes bulging out of their heads, it's what would actually happen.
It's like a bloodier Final Destination movie.
Yeah,
almost.
But something just could have been more. I think once that one death scene happens, I said this when I did a recap on Instagram. I think after just watching the movie, of how I feel maybe they could have added more deaths that had more steps and layers to them as they were happening and amped them up a bit more. There's some cool ones involving a swimming pool. There's one involving a door.
The swimming pool.
No, that one was pretty awesome. There's one involving a door that opens and an explosion. It just blasts blood and bits of person everywhere. There's one that I think was really cool that they kept off screen, which I think was disappointing, but you see the end results, which is still pretty cool, of like someone being mashed up into little pieces by a herd of wild animals, like in their sleep, in a sleeping bag, and
which was the director Osgood Perkins.
It was him! It was Osgood Perkins. He plays their uncle, and he goes hunting, or he's like, he's going out to like camp and hunt and whatever, and he gets like run over by these animals in his sleep, and then they show, like, they unzip the sleeping bag and you see all the pieces of flesh.
Hamburger coming out of its shell.
Oh, it is. It's true. It's hilarious. But every time you wind up the toy, it picks someone to kill, so you have to not wind up the toy. If you touch it, it has this little sticker that says, turn the key and see what happens. And you don't want to find out what happens. There's also a really bad priest. This movie features probably the worst priest of all time. I'm not saying that from a religious perspective. I was like, the priest, but when they have funerals and they have the waking services, and the guy's like, so somebody died, and you remember this?
Oh, that guy.
He's in 2 scenes in this movie, and he cannot do a waking service to save his own ass. Like,
That's
he is
probably the
horrible.
comedic side of
it. It is, but I'm not saying it's not funny, but oh my gosh, the guy is the worst.
Yeah, I think I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah, I think I gave 4 stars too. It was really fun. I think I could have just gotten more from it.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
It didn't quite live up to the hype.
Movie of the year.
It didn't quite live up to the hype, but I still had a blast this movie, and I think I talked about how this movie had potential for a sequel if they did it right. And I think it has potential to even be better than the first one, because now they did this one. It could be like a Child's Play 2, where, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's different in that movie. That's one of those things where I prefer Child's Play 2 over the original, because I think they just go all the way with it more. There's more kills, there's more gore, there's more craziness that happens in that movie. And I think they could do the same thing with The Monkey 2. If they did a sequel, it could be that much more insane.
Yeah.
And really own into its element.
Yeah. So.
But I think my biggest hindrances with the news, it feels like there's a lot of ideas here that kind of feel spaced out, and there are so many little things that happen, not enough time. A couple things could have been tightened up a bit more. I think that there's certain ideas that kind of felt scattered. But overall, really fun movie. Yeah, that's The Monkey. Hit that like and follow button, and please watch more content if you like this stuff. See you in the next video, and take care.
Bye.
Bye.